talk this split. You gon' have to walk that walk with hits. It's a cold world outside, it's brick. For real, light of the world, pop out, it's lit. How they gon' see if you got tents? You gon' have to stand big dog on tens. Tens, not just 5 or 10s. You fall off a pin, then get back up again.
What up, family? It's your boy Wayne, and today is a special one, man. I got my brother Russell Jones. I got my brother Tre Jackson, and these are my brothers. I love them dearly. I've watched them grow through the years to, go from, young phenoms to now being individuals that are literally carving out their lane in the college sphere, doing amazing things. So, man, first things first, I'm going to go here with Russ. Man, just tell me about last year and transferring to Western Carolina and making a big impact. How was that for you?
Last year was just a blessing. I got to shout out Coach Gray, Coach G, Coach Lightfoot, Coach Freeze for giving me an opportunity to come play and just play my game. Playing for some coaches that really trust you and trust in your work, trust in your abilities. And, even on your bad days, they still believe in you. You can't put a price on that. So, I'm forever grateful to Coach Gray, especially for just bringing me from Winthrop. And even at Winthrop, he was the coach that always instilled confidence in me. Yeah. Even since a young freshman, you know what I'm saying? So being able to play for a coach who truly cares about his players and truly cares about how you feel, and it's not like he's like babying players, but it's just like he a real coach. He a real dude who know what we go through as college athletes. So, it was a blessing to just be able to play with my great teammates, great brothers, be able to play with Tre, since AAU. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time, but being able to play our game and just have fun. Play in the SoCon tournament, SoCon league. It's a great league, great college league, great mid-major league, and to be able to come in there and produce and play basketball at a high level, it's a blessing. I can't thank God enough.
Yeah. Hey, and Tre, who committed first, bro? Because
I think it was Russ.
It was Russ.
Yeah,
so,
it was Russ.
So kind of talk to me about the year, but before you get there, talk about the process of leaving Iowa State.
Yeah, that was
going to Western.
That was talking about the process going from Iowa State to Western.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Me and Russ gonna go here. We gonna dominate. We gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that.
We already had something. It wasn't in place, but if we had the opportunity to go play somewhere, we was we gonna go ahead and do it. We might as well. So
yeah. After
that season at Iowa State, I was like, I might as well go in and try. I had my 3 seasons on the Power 5 level. Everything didn't go how I wanted it to go, but that's life. You just got to keep going and keep moving.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, Russ going to Western Carolina, and he had a relationship with Freeze and all them that went through. That year, we was all supposed to commit, me, him, and Chase, and I just chose to go to Iowa State because I had the opportunity. I'm like, I'm gonna just go and test the waters in the Power 5 level.
Yeah.
But then I had the opportunity to go to Western, and then the staff that was at Winthrop that I knew, and they knew how I played and everything too, and all that stuff. I didn't know Coach Gray like that because Coach Gray was the GA at Winthrop, but I knew who he was because he played 16 years professionally overseas, and I really admire that. And he's friends with Chris Paul and different NBA players that he got connections with and stuff like that too. So this is a good opportunity for me to learn because I want to be a coach and I'm done playing too with my career. So me to learn from a basketball person perspective how to be a coach, how to connect with players and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So it was just a good opportunity for me to go to Western.
Yeah, that's super cool. So let's go back to high school.
Yeah.
You both made decisions to go play on the D1 level. Before that though, you played together, AAU, things of that nature, on Team SC. Man, if you can, talk about your favorite experience together. Russ, I want you to talk about a game in particular where you saw Tre just go crazy, and then Tre, I want you to talk about a game where Russ went crazy.
So many games.
Man, it was shout out to Coach Brown.
Yeah.
Been with us since 6th grade.
OG.
Gotta shout out Coach B. Shout out Coach Mike, all them, Coach Mont, Coach Ricky.
That whole team SC organization.
Everybody. Can't thank them enough. But, we had a lot of games. And I can't just pinpoint one game.
Okay.
Where Tre went crazy. I would say our last year at AAU, so our junior year, we just took everything personal from the beginning. We just had some things go on before the season, where we just felt slighted. We still had to wake some people up. And, we took that whole AAU season personally.
Yeah.
And, every workout, every practice, every game, me, Tre, Waylon, Chase, Trey Carson, CJ, Bryce.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was us 7 for real. You know, we had some players come and go, but like us 7 was the pieces, the core. And you know, we took everything personally. So I would say just lining up against all those EYBL teams, all those circuit teams, you know, Adidas teams, you know what I'm saying, and just going there and winning.
Yeah.
Like we coming in.
What was your favorite matchup, bro? I got one in my head, but I want you to go ahead.
Yeah, it was a lot of them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
your favorite 3. Your favorite 3 or 2.
I had to match up Sharif Cooper,
Uh-huh.
you know, Trey Mann, OKC guard. Yeah, who my third one? We had a lot of good matchups. I would have to say, I don't know who my third one is.
I'll throw Team Rio in there when they had Scotty Lewis and all them.
But that was a long time though.
Yeah,
that year specifically. It was just those two.
Yeah.
We played some really good guards too. I played it's a guard that went to Tulane this year. He was nice. I think his first name Jalen. Can't remember his last name, but his name Jalen Cook. And averaged like 18 at Tulane. He was nice.
Shit.
But he was that was a good matchup to play too. So, you know, going through all those games and those players and, you know, winning those games, you know, you can't put a price on that. Like,
yeah.
They literally lined everybody up that we wanted that summer. And,
yeah.
you know, we wanted that smoke, and we didn't just go to the smoke. I mean, we ran through it. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
we was fighting for something. It was just like, because our older guys, we was fighting really for a sponsorship our whole time playing AAU and everything. And it was competitive. Like now, I see AAU games. It's not as competitive no more. It's more a showcase, trying to get to college. You know, there's no players really want to win games as much anymore. So we were competing. We trying to win.
Yeah.
Our practices, we playing 1-on-1 all the time type stuff. It's none of that no more. It's just more just trying to impress people on the phone, social media, and all that stuff. No more trying to just win a game and have fun playing basketball. Really being yourself on the court.
Yeah,
that's what we are about. Every season, every time we had an AAU tournament, we trying to go there and win the tournament.
Yeah,
and do whatever we can to win, because we know if we win, we're gonna be put in the best position possible for us to go somewhere. That's why we where we at right now, because we won games. So that was our main mindset, just going into AAU tournaments and stuff like that, just trying to win games.
For sure.
Those matchups against those top teams, it was fun.
Yeah.
And we there just dogging them, just going crazy. And we attribute all that to Coach B, because he'll get us ready for games. He'll talk us up. Then he had stuff during the games that teams couldn't guard, and we locking them up and doing all that other stuff. We were a small team, but we did all the dirty work.
Yeah.
Just did everything as a team. So that it was just fun playing AAU. Really.
I mean, it's crazy that last year AAU, like Coach B had us in 6th grade, so it was like our last year he didn't even have to say much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was, everything was already built into us from 6th grade. So those years where we just getting our reps, getting better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that goes out to all the middle school kids. Don't worry, middle school, first 2 years of high school, don't worry about the rankings. Don't worry about this guy getting an offer, this guy not. Like, just put your head down and work. Because at the end of the day,
work for you and God.
The work gonna show. Like, God gonna put you in a position where you need to be anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Just worry about your work and get with the right people. And, you know, we got with the right people. You know, I got to shout out. I obviously got to shout out Rob.
You got to shout out. I was really about to ask you about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know the story. I really tapped in with Rob, like, beginning of my 7th grade year. Mom started dropping me off at Blackwood Park. Rob was over there playing pickup. And, like, you know how it is on the recreation parks. The older guys on that side, they getting the real hoops. The young guys over here. I never played with the younger guys. I was always on the side with the older guys getting reps. So that's when I first met Rob, and like ever since then, he been working me out. You know what I'm saying? Like just putting tools in my game, everything I needed. Like every year it was focusing on something.
Yeah.
And you know, there's no Russell Jones without God first, but Rob Rose, you feel me? Like we put in a lot of hours. You know, even to this day we put in a lot of hours. So gotta shout out my brother. That ain't even my trainer. That's my brother. You feel me? Like, for real.
Yeah. So how important for both of y'all is it to have like a trainer who consistently invest in your game in not only a basketball way, but like you said, in a relational way, to where he adding value, giving you wisdom off the court? Like, what would you say is essential for like a young player or even a parent? Like parents are probably gonna watch this. A bunch of the fans from Western and Winthrop and Iowa State gonna watch this. What can parents look for in the trainer that they want to give their kid? Like, what are some things that trainer needs to have in order for them to get?
Like, I can vouch for Rob because I seen the hours he put in. I've been with Rob since day one.
Yeah.
7th grade. You feel me? So I seen the amount of hours he put in, the amount of time he put in, not only just working kids out, but studying the game.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
it,
putting a lot of hours studying the game, studying the great trainers, studying, just studying everybody. He give everybody his props. But, parents should look for a guy who's not just about the money. Because I feel like these days, a lot of trainers and
For the money
a
and
lot
the
of
fame.
trainers in there for the money or they in there for the social media. But like,
Yeah.
Rob built his brand off just the work. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Obviously, you got to put the work on social media to get clientele and everything. But
Yeah.
when you're a good trainer, like people gonna hear word of mouth. Word of mouth still, even to this day, with all the technology going on.
Yeah.
Word of mouth still. Somebody say your name, word of mouth. You're doing something right. You
Facts.
feel me? Like it's not just on the media. So
Exactly.
Rob put that time in. He actually care about not just us, like all the people he trained. You know what I'm saying? Like even people whose talent's not as good as others, he can train them. You know what I'm saying? So, but for Rob, it's not even about the basketball with us. Like he actually put in time watching games with us. Like go to Rob crib cookouts. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
And that boy
he
can
grilling.
down.
Yeah,
Like, you feel me? Like good food. Shout out him and Vic. You know what I'm saying? Vic
Yeah.
got the sweets going.
Uh-huh.
And she doing her thing with that. But like, it's just look for somebody who's about the kid, not about themselves.
Yeah.
When they're about the kids gonna get better. If they just in it for the money, you know what I'm saying? You can come in and your kid not working how he's supposed to. He not doing the right thing. He not getting better. He just there to get that $25, $50. You know what I'm saying? But Rob actually taught me how to work. Like my first time, he kicked me out the gym. He was like, "You ain't going hard enough."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's been days where like I wanted to fight Rob.
I was
Like,
there
just
during
'cause-
that time you got kicked out.
You know what I'm saying? Like 9th grade, like killing me in the workout. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it was all to make me the player I am today. Like
For sure.
it wasn't nothing sweet. And every workout, he made me work out with players that was better than me, players that was where I wanted to get to. So it wasn't I was dominating players my age. I was getting cooked by Devin Downey, Jared, I can't remember
Taylor.
VT, Cam Lee.
All
People
that.
don't know Cam Lee was a Dan Bailey. Like
Darius used to be there sometimes.
it was days in the summers like I'm mad. I'm leaving the gym mad because I ain't get a win.
Yeah.
Like I barely got on offense because they just cooking.
Yeah.
But like all those days, they instill character. They instill that dog in you. Like you don't want to lose no more. You know what I'm saying? So like that's really what got me to where I am today.
And he would
Got
put
that
together
dog in me.
runs. Like we would have pickup runs where it's straight pros coming in there and he'll just bring us in there.
Yeah.
And a couple of guys that we played with and stuff like that, and we all play against those pros, and that'll just make us better.
Yeah.
And they'll be busting us. We'll bust them too, and we'll win games. They'll talk junk to us, say you ain't ready for this young buck and all that. But
Yeah.
we'll still go at them, not really caring about what they're saying, just trying to have fun with the game, have fun playing basketball and that. And Rob really did a lot of that for us. I work with a bunch of trainers, and I like every trainer that I've been with. But Rob has been the most recent one, the most consistent one too.
Yeah.
I can go to and I can just get some work in. And he always just pushes me and knows like our game for real.
For sure. And I want to put y'all on the spot because y'all talked about getting matched up with high level players.
Yeah.
So right now, each of y'all,
Yeah.
I would like to, get a top 5 players of all time from South Carolina.
Ooh.
Or,
No,
or
of course you got it.
yeah, go ahead. No, you
I-
got it.
I gotta put
Of all time.
Yeah, you got it.
You got to put Devin. You
Yeah,
got to
Dev
put
for sure.
Devin in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Is hold on. I want this numbered though. So is Devin?
I don't-
Is Devin 1? Is Devin 2?
I mean,
Is
for
Devin
me, I'm a small guard, so like, I remember elementary school, like that's all we cared about.
Facts.
Devin Downey.
Facts.
Like,
That's
when
facts, though.
seeing him cook. Sorry, John Wall, but seeing what he did to Kentucky
Yeah.
at home, bro. Like
Yeah.
watching him on the road.
I was trying to change my form like
Yeah,
Devin.
you
Put
feel
that
me?
J
Like
on top.
you gotta. He cold, bro.
Yeah, he's
Facts.
Like
different.
he still got it.
Facts. He still got it. Facts.
Gotta put Sindarius in there because what he did, what him and PJ
For sure.
did that run,
Facts.
like
Yeah.
put SC on the map again. Like
Definitely.
you can't take nothing away from them. So I put him and PJ in there.
Okay.
This not a slight to all the older players, you know what I'm saying? Because I was born in 2001.
Yeah, I wasn't
you know what
around
I'm
with all
saying?
that.
But
Xavier
you gotta
McDaniels.
put like I feel like you gotta put Jarrell in there
Okay.
Yeah.
because Jarrell just do it all. 6'6", like
Facts.
handle it like a guard, shoot it, rebound it, whatever you need.
For sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My last one,
That's 3 right there.
Yeah.
So you got 2 more.
I put PJ in there.
Okay.
You got PJ Sindarius.
But then I like Jermaine O'Neal and them boys, like I wasn't around for them, but like you gotta put them in there because they was in the league, and he wasn't
Sure,
just
yeah,
in the league. He was like the all star, like you know what I'm saying. He
Facts.
was known, so you got to give them boys love. But for me,
Hold on. So just to clarify, this is top 5 what all time in South Carolina.
you saying all time in South Carolina.
Yeah. So
That's
you
why
saying
I had to
all
put
time,
Jermaine O'Neal in there,
Jermaine
and then
O'Neal.
it's some killers that I didn't heard about. You know, I was a killer from LR. I can't remember his name because that wasn't before my time.
Bro, what's his name? Mike. Yeah.
Him, you got
Mike Jones.
Moo Blakeney was tough too. He played with my dad. Averaged like 30 at South Carolina State, but he was tough. He just school and everything. It was a bunch of hoopers. I say my top 5. I'll go. I'm gonna start with the youngest because that's
For sure, yeah.
You know.
Ooh,
look,
Yeah,
what?
you tripping,
He
bro.
tweaking.
Hey,
You're
12.
tripping.
You got
You're
John.
tripping,
Yeah, you
bro.
got it.
I didn't say 5 though. I didn't say 5. Ja.
I got Ja. You got Zion, of course.
There you go.
Zion. You got Then I might go to Dev.
Okay.
Dev at 3.
Okay. So you gonna just skip Chris Middleton?
So we want to go to those guys.
That's what
I'm
I'm saying.
saying.
It's too
I'm
many,
putting Kevin
bro.
Garnett in there.
Okay.
Ray Allen.
Okay.
Mm.
Let's see who else. I got Ja, Zion, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen.
That's fine. But if you got more names,
I
keep
mean,
going.
bro,
I got all types.
So you just doing boys because we
We
gonna
go girls too.
But I'm saying we got Aja Wilson.
That's what I'm
we gotta
saying,
show
like,
some love to as well.
You
Asia,
just hard to
and
do
then
top
you got-
5. South Carolina got so much talent.
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
so
It's
much
too
talent.
many, and then you got to think about the killers who didn't make it out.
Yeah,
Facts.
exactly. I know
But
a bunch
then-
of killers that just didn't make it, but they still be hooping when they
You know
come
what
out
I'm
and
saying?
hoop
It
with us and
just-
stuff like that. Better than the guys that's up there, but it's just
Yeah.
the opportunity, life, and all that stuff too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
You
it's
gotta-
tough to do a top 5 for
That's
South
what I'm saying.
Carolina.
I'm just thinking about the whole time.
Yeah, it's like we need like a top 30.
It's too
Nah.
many good players that came out.
For sure. So
Yeah.
let's niche it down a little bit. Man, y'all had incredible high school careers, and like that's where we met. I met y'all, I believe, Team SC.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
But you know
First
what I'm
video.
saying? Yeah, the first year. But
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Traveling to Westwood and traveling to Blythewood,
Yeah,
traveling to R&E, getting that game in
Yeah.
R&E.
that was lit.
Ben, tell me like your favorite matchup in high school. Like what was the we can get even more specific.
Yeah.
What is your favorite high school video of yourself?
Bro, you
I don't necessarily.
Everybody
I don't
gotta-
even think
you
about
gotta
that,
know
to
this
be
one.
honest. Let me see.
them Ridgeview battles,
Yeah.
like with my
For sure,
like,
definitely Ridgeview because
Me-
we always had smoke with Ridgeview.
you feel me? Me
I
and
love Ridgeview. Like, I got so much respect for them, but I always wanted to just beat them and bust because they always,
it was real deal hate
yeah.
for me, and like Waylon, my brother.
Yeah,
But
Waylon
like
my
when we was
brother.
on the
Waylon my
court,
brother.
bro, it was
Always.
like
Yeah.
the brother still went out the window. We like
Yeah.
competing.
real deal going
That
to
joint-
war.
But that video at Ridgeview where you had 30, and I think Sincere hit the half court
Mhm.
shot, and y'all
Yeah.
lost. But that joint still give you like to this day.
Bro, and it was crazy, bro, because like I really shed tears, like losing, bro. Like I didn't want to shake their hands, bro. Like I had to because of the sportsmanship. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong, but like
yeah.
I really just wanted to walk off that court, go
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
locker room, bro. Like
Yeah.
Sincere hit it from half court, bro. Like I knew it, and it
Sincere
killed,
was
bro.
tough.
It killed all our momentum,
Sincere's
bro.
still tough. He was
When
tough
he
there,
hit that,
too.
I knew the game was over. Like
Facts.
I wasn't even thinking we was gonna lose before that, but he hit it. I'm like, okay, but even from my freshman year, bro, like the team we hated the most was Ridgeview.
Yeah.
And like, I lie to you not, I never lost to Ridgeview twice in 1 year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From freshman to my senior year, we always split,
Uh-huh.
like, regardless.
Yeah.
And that's what I think the city appreciated. Like, you go to a Westwood Ridgeview game, you go to a Westwood Blythewood game, Blythewood Ridgeview. It's gonna be a game where
It's
you're
gonna
gonna
be
be
a movie,
you're gonna be
man.
on your
Movie
feet the whole time. Like
Yeah.
you watching just good basketball, not even from me, Tajay, and our team. You watching good basketball from Waylon, Malcolm,
All
Benson,
them guys.
Crosby, Juice,
Seneca used
Sincere.
to hoop.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Seneca came out that
Don't
thing
go-
flying, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Seneca.
You know, Sincere
Joseph-
dropped you.
Joseph-
yeah. I couldn't lose after that. bro.
Joseph picking you up 94. I'm like, yeah, Joseph,
Thanks.
yeah.
Like Joseph,
It was fun playing against him. I used to love it. For me though, like he was in 4A because they get to play Ridgeview
Mhm.
as many 3 times if
Mhm.
possible.
Yeah.
I only played them 1 time throughout the season. My senior and junior were gonna play them once. So like for me, it was more like the Ermos.
Yeah.
Dutchford. We
Mhm.
lost Dutchford. Dorman really because my sophomore year we went to the state championship and I missed that game winner against Dorman.
Sheesh.
And it was just hate all since then. Really from freshman year, but sophomore year it was just like we got to beat Dorman. We got to meet Dorman in the championship. I think that's what hurt us our junior year. We was too focused on trying to just get to the championship and beat Dorman instead of worrying about that game.
Yeah.
And then Irmo hit that game winner on us in the semifinals. So
Yeah.
it was just more just trying to beat those teams. I approach every game I just love playing against them guys. Anybody that we was going against, I was like, yeah, this gonna be the matchup right here. It was just fun playing on the Blackwood team.
Yeah.
Shout out to my high school coaches, man.
Thanks.
Oh,
Coach
yeah,
Washington.
yeah.
Shout out to Coach Washington. I don't get to talk to you.
Zeke?
Shout out to Zeke. Shout out to Zeke.
Shout out to Coach Ty Baumgartner, Coach Jeff DiBattista, Coach Dozier. You know what I'm saying? Like, Coach Dozier was the one who believed my freshman year.
Yeah.
And then I hate he had to go, but things didn't work out for him. And he doing better. You know what I'm saying? He legend himself.
Yeah.
He's
You know what I'm saying?
He
So,
can be thrown in
Terry
the top
Dozier,
5
legend,
and stuff too.
pro. You know what I'm saying? Coach Jeff DiBattista, like, great 2 years with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then Coach Ty just took it home. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just, again, being around good people. Like, all 3 of my high school coaches pushed me every day. Like, it was no cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? Like, Coach Ty on the track every day. I hated it. That track
That was the
build
coach
character,
that
bro.
had y'all silence y'all phones or take y'all phones during the school year?
He is still disciplined, bro.
Yeah.
That's why, like, if you look
Y'all
on
was
my
locked
page,
in, though,
bro,
dog. Y'all was locked in.
if you look on my IG page during the season, like, I might post once or twice.
Yeah.
Like, it don't feel right just posting during the
Yeah.
season because of him. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I was off the grid, like,
Yeah.
nothing.
See,
But it helped me though. So
Yeah, Coach Washington, he used to get a lot of criticism and scrutiny, but I feel like if you be around him, you really know the type of dude he is. He studied the game a whole lot.
Yeah.
He do a whole lot of behind the scenes stuff that he don't really care who looking at him or nothing like that. But he instilled a lot of confidence in me too.
Yeah.
So he would just tell me in games, just go kill, we gonna need you right here and stuff like that too. And then I would relay the same message to other guys on the team. That's just the type of player I am. So I was a team player. I wanted Jew. He was a freshman on my team, Julian Phillips.
Yeah.
Tough. Like I always want him to just kill, just be aggressive.
Yeah.
And just do stuff out of your body. And he was doing so. When I left, killing. Sophomore year, junior year, he left him with the link.
How does that feel, bro? Like seeing Julian, like, yo,
I love it.
About to be in the draft, about to go to the NBA.
Yeah,
like,
I love it. I love it. To me personally, because I used to work with you all the time when we were little and younger in high school and stuff like that. And I always knew he was gonna be great. Like, when he was on Muller Road, I knew he was gonna be a killer too. So it was just good. It's good seeing him like really just coming to his own for real. He was quiet. He was real quiet at that time. Now he's talking a whole lot more. At Tennessee, he's talking a whole lot more, being more aggressive. And it's just great to see him on that level right now and really showcasing what he can do. 43-inch vert and stuff like that too. He can shoot the ball.
Crazy.
Can create and all that stuff. I feel like when he gets to the league, he gonna be a problem.
he got all the tools.
He got all the tools. He got the right mindset and everything too, ready to kill. So I think he gonna be straight in the read. He just got to get an opportunity, just like anybody else.
I mean, just for the people who don't play college basketball, they just watch the stats.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta, a lot of dudes, you know, it's all about the fit and the position your coach puts you in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be able to showcase what you was doing in high school at the college level just because you got to fit into a system.
Yeah.
You got to be like a lot, and this for a lot of players. Like, when you go into college, you're not coming in to be the man. You know what I'm saying? You're coming in to help the program win. It's not about you no more. It's about it's like a organization. You think it's college, but it's really an organization. It's about the school.
Yeah.
It's about the coach. It's about the team. You know, team first. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of people be like, "Why this guy don't have this stats? Why this guy don't have that stats?"
Why
It's
he
just,
not playing the same no
you know
more?
what I'm saying? It's just,
I'm just out there playing.
you got to get. You want to be on the floor. You're gonna do what the coach tell you to do, and you're gonna do what's gonna help the team win.
And I think you heard that a lot more than probably Russ.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody screaming like,
what are you doing?
Trey, what's up?
Yeah.
Like,
it was just more like I found like the role, like playing a role is big in basketball, and just knowing like your role on the team is more than just going out there scoring 40 and stuff like that.
Facts.
It's pumping up teammates, being that leader on the court. Because I was a leader on that team.
Yeah.
Every team at Iowa State, it was just more the opportunity to get me.
And they spoke about that all the time.
And it's more just I just like seeing people win. I like my boy Tyrese Hunter. He went to Texas and stuff like that. He was under my wing the whole time we was playing and everything. But he was hooping. Yeah, he's Isaiah Brockington. He was hooping all the time. We always be around each other, just building that chemistry. Yeah, and on the court, I'm hyping him up and stuff like that. I'm up on the bench all the time, standing up. You see me in the Western games. Yeah, and I come out the game, I'm standing up the whole time because I'm trying to bring that energy and everything, just trying to be that voice on the court. Yeah, trying to do all the little stuff because I know the little stuff is what really win games. For sure. So that's just how I was just coming in high school or coming out of high school and stuff like that.
For sure, and y'all add so much value right now, and that was the key. I think for a lot of the kids that are watching, because they'll see like, yo, Russell is an undersized guard, and he came from Blythewood. but they want to know a lot of them want to know the mindset
It's a mental game.
Yeah.
Everything
of
is
like, yo, when you came in as a freshman, right? You had a trainer,
Yeah.
you was working with trainers, but what was the mindset when you got on the court in tryouts?
Yeah.
What was the mindset when you got, you know what I'm saying, in the season? Like, did you lift during the season? And like, how did you deal with failure? Because I know, like, I get a lot of questions, bro, like being short and like, bro, like, you know, people coming at you all your life. How do you deal with like people saying this about you, saying that about you, or not get chosen this way or that way? Like, so I want to give y'all opportunity to kind of like add value to the audience to actually let them know how you deal with failure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this off like
Yeah.
it's more just knowing yourself and knowing like whose you are too, knowing who you are, knowing whose you are, knowing that
Come on, preacher.
God is gonna get you through anything. That's just knowing that any mistake that you make, that ain't the first time that somebody has made that same mistake. That just know that you ain't gonna do that again. Just move on to the next. Yeah, exactly. You gotta move on to the next.
Yeah.
It's really just moving on to the next thing. You know, all that's in the past. You gotta live in the moment and just stay present. And that's what I learned really from this year too, just staying present, staying in those present moments and not getting too high or getting too low.
Yeah.
Staying even keeled. And that's just been my whole mindset. And my dad always says be humble, hungry, and healthy. You know, just be humble in any situation. Always stay hungry when you're working and stuff like that. Even when you're chilling, just thinking about stuff that you can work on. That's how I just been instilled in me. Being healthy too. You ask me what I eat for breakfast, I just try to eat a bunch of fruit and all the other stuff. I be digging into, be doing research with all that stuff, trying to get my body right. So it's just those three things he always instilled in me, and that's really what it is, just knowing yourself and knowing whose you are too. That's my take.
I mean, for me, like being one of the shortest players on the team my whole life, like it wasn't nothing but like my mom, my dad, you know, they instilled hard work in me at a young age, you know. So, you know, especially my dad said, "You want something, you got to work for it." You know what I'm saying? And so, credit to God that I am where I am. You know, I wouldn't be here without him. First off, but you know, that for me it was just that chip on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like people be like, "Oh, he a small guard," or like he's short, but I'm like, okay, like you gonna see why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna have a good day every day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have okay days. You know what I'm saying? But like Trey said, it's all about how you respond. You know, and that's what Coach Gray preached to us all the time. Coach Gray, you know, Coach Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? Like when I came in as a freshman at Winthrop, you know, I had good days, I had bad days, I had okay days. You know what I'm saying? But it was always about responding and getting to the next thing. You make a bad play, next play. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna turn the ball over. Everybody gonna miss a shot. Everybody gonna have a play where they like, dang, like that was bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it's basketball. The greatest players in the NBA have played.
Lead the league in turnovers.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly, killing.
And he still lead the league in assists sometimes.
He
so
still do all that.
It's just how you respond. You know, and you got to take any disrespect. You got to take that to the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to have that chip on your shoulder. Like, okay, you said I'm small. Like I'm about to show you. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you got to carry yourself, especially for all the small guards out there. People telling them they too small to do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? I was like 5'4" playing varsity. My freshman year. You know what I'm saying? And holding my own. But that was because of the work. You know, the trust in myself, trust in God, but really the work and just how I carry myself. You're not finna disrespect me, and I'm not gonna get nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? So if you say that, like it's gonna be a long night for you. It is what it is. But that's just how I carry myself.
That's part of the reason I went to Western because you know, growing up, I know Russ since second grade. So growing up, we was always playing together and all that stuff. I would see Russ. They'll be talking about him and stuff. He'd come at you, go at you, and be aggressive at you and kill you, in that situation right there. I'm just watching that. And that really instilled a lot of dog in me, too. I'm more of a quiet person. He more of the outgoing. I'm gonna talk junk to you all the time and type stuff. We got to calm him down and stuff like that. But it's fun playing on the court with a guy like that. He's like a Patrick Beverly with a bag. That'll kill you. So it's different just playing with a guy like that because it just brings a lot of energy to your game, too. And allows you to go out there and just be yourself and play your game for real. So growing up, just Russ really been an inspiration to me because I went coming into second grade that year. I was a new student at that school, and I was looking for something to do at recess. And then I was just walking around. He called me over and said, "Come play basketball with us." They playing full court out there at Round Top, and then the rest is history from there. But it was fun though, like just seeing him and how he carried himself through all the scrutiny and criticism of his height and stuff like that too. So it's tough seeing that stuff.
But it's just like with Trey, like he more of the quiet going one. Like in certain situations, and I know I'll be making dudes mad because he'll kill you and not say a word.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, not just won't say nothing, just get back. And, like, just how he handled a lot of situations in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he might have a bad play. He don't even care about it. It's like,
Next
it's
play.
out of his memory. You know what I'm saying? So, like, playing with Tre, like, it helped me to realize, all right, it don't matter what just happened just now. Of course it matter, but it don't. Like, it's what you do next. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing that matters is winning that game.
Yeah, everything ain't always bad. It ain't always rainbows, but it ain't always bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good in every moment, even if it's bad. You know what I'm saying? So just learning that, and you know, you got to implement it, because sometimes, you know, things might look bad for you, but they're not all bad. It's not. You might have a great game, and you look back at the film and you didn't play as good. You might have a bad game, you look back at the film and you played decent. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about your perspective, how you handle things.
How you learn and how you listen too. Is how you listen, because I'm more of a listener, an observer of things, and try to analyze and do all that crazy stuff with my brain. I try to use my mind a whole lot in situations instead of just reacting to situations. I try to actually logically think about it, and then move on to the next and just work from there instead of emotion, just crying out and all that stuff and doing all the crazy stuff, complaining to refs and all that stuff too. I hate seeing that too. Just more just like you just controlling what you can control. Coach Great teaches that to us. My dad been teaching that to us since we've been little. And just different things like that, just controlling the controllables and just knowing that you are him. In a sense.
Exactly. Man, you him. Y'all him. Y'all him. And the transition in high school, you guys ascended as him. Like, for real. Like, the city, the state knew y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I asked all the younger athletes, ones that are in high school now, how they deal with, you know, all the extra publicity and DMs and all that stuff. But I know it wasn't, you know, super quiet on y'all end either. How did y'all deal with, especially because like YouTube wasn't new, but it ain't like it is now. No. So it wasn't like y'all on there, it wasn't like a million other things on there. So
I feel like at that time though, it was more like people looking at YouTube more than now.
Facts,
now,
that is true.
Now it's more
they
TikTok
on social media, TikTok.
We was on YouTube.
Facts, people
was
looking
actually
at the
watching
game.
It might have been a lot, but it was a lot of people for real.
Facts. So how did y'all deal with like that? I would say not only the pressure, but you know, persuasive messages from the young ladies. Like, how did you, Russ? How did you deal with it? You know, what crazy stories you got to release to us, man, to expose yourself. So.
I mean, it was just. But with social media, because everybody has social media, but like when people start knowing you, you start getting followers. Like, obviously, you in high school, bro, you love that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like I didn't love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a fun time. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, as you mature, like, social media was big when I was in high school, and I love being on social media. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? But now, when I got to college, like, I learned, like, and as people start, you know, using social media in a bad way, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I got to college, I realized, like, it's different ways to use it. And it's different ways it can affect you. Like, sometimes people just, their whole life is social media. You know what I'm saying? But once I got to college, I realized, like, I got to mature. Like, social media ain't life. Like, that's a fake life. You know what I'm saying? That's how you want everybody to think you live or think you act. You know what I'm saying? But you know the real you. So I think sometimes social media is a persona of how people try and portray themselves to the public and the public eye. But I mean, in high school, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, DMs was fun. You know,
it's popular.
Anything you wanted on social media, you had. Like, you had access to. You wanted to DM this girl, you could have it. She DM you, it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you meet people on social media for a little bit, and you know, we on the camera, so. Can't say everything, but like it was a good time.
Don't say
everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. But once you get older, like once I got older, like I stopped caring. You know, I in high school I was like, man, I want to record this workout. I want to post this workout. I want to post this on the camera. And then I got to college. I'm like, bro, now that I'm a senior in college, bro, it's like I don't really care about the camera as much no more. Like I don't want to record me working out. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally seen some dudes go in the gym, take a picture, and leave to make the persona look like they was working out in the gym. But that, like, I just want to get my work in.
Who did that?
Can't say no names. I can't say no names, man. I can't because we on camera. But it's just, like, and I never knew.
Nah, in South Carolina, I be seeing it all the time.
It's just how, and some people really ain't working like they say they working. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But it also is some people who working like they say they working. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it's not everybody who's doing that, but it's some people who do that.
Yeah.
And you know, so I wanted to always be like my last 2 years of college. I told myself, I'm like, I don't want to record nothing. You know what I'm saying? If it come, it come. But like, I want people. I want to be working out from May to the season, and I want people to see the work I put in from May to the season. You know what I'm saying? It's about you want your work to show up in the game. You don't want your work to show up on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my mindset on how it works now.
But if the cameras do come, I'm not opposed
Yeah.
to it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not
it's
gonna
cool.
be
I'm
no.
on there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be no dinosaur, but
you
you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to search for it. You know what I'm saying? Like how I was in high school.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the same way in high school. I loved it. It was just more of just finding priority, like knowing your priorities in life, and life in general, not just basketball, just life in general. Because you know, social media causes a lot of depression and all that stuff too, and suicide and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it get you out your mind, like, you not knowing yourself, and then you just figure out. I just figured out it's like you got to know the real life. You got to know real life situations. You got to know how to navigate through life and not just be a bot on your phone walking around, not knowing how to communicate with people, not knowing how to do other different life things that you're going to need when you get older. And just navigating through that is really just knowing priorities. That's how I was. Like going through high school, I wasn't doing all the crazy stuff. I'm in the gym all the time. I just wanted to stay in the gym, get better, just hoop. It'll be after practice. I'm staying in the gym another 3 hours, 2 hours with my boy Travis Thompson. We playing pickup.
Shout out to Trav.
Yeah, shout out to Trav. Playing ones all the time. Shout out to Rob. Playing ones. JB. Really all them boys. JB, Rob, JD. All them Cam. It was a fun time being at Blythewood, but they really helped me too. Because they were on social media, but they didn't have a big following and stuff like that too. Because I just happened to get a big following because social media just navigates towards the best player and stuff like that too and all that. But you know, being around them, it was just straight basketball. We spending time together, going to each other's cribs.
Yeah.
Not really trying to put all that on social media. It was just more just building that relationship with each other, and it translated on the court, that chemistry and everything too. And I take that into college and stuff, all that right now. I don't try to post everything that I be doing. I just post the pictures that you see or the pictures that are taken of me. I just post it probably without a caption.
With the beard in the
yeah, you see those. I just have those on the phone. You see all those, all that other stuff. I don't really care about all that stuff. I used to.
Sure.
But now it's just knowing priorities. Like my freshman year going to Iowa State, sophomore year, I was chasing a blue check and stuff like that. And then I realized like during COVID really changed a lot for my mindset and all that stuff too. Just reading books. I read a whole lot of books and stuff like that, and just go outside and meditate and stuff like that. So you know, I just learned a whole lot. Just being like in that realm, it's not good for your mind. It's not good for your body. It's not good for your spirit. It's not good for none of that. Just being on the phone all the time. Like you can use it. Like use it, but don't let it use you. That's how I operate with a lot of stuff. The system, all that type stuff. You got to use that type stuff and don't let it use you. Just be your own self and navigate through life that type of way. That's how I go.
Sheesh. And I know right now, like if a parent or you know the alum of Western Carolina or Winthrop or Iowa State is listening, and you know they may have younger kids that are about to have kids. They may want to tell their kids like, "Hey, this is what these young men said. Helped me growing up." So I want to ask each of you. You gave out some gems already of like, my dad told me this.
My dad told me.
My pops told me this. But what are like some other, or you can even repeat some things that helped you get to where you're at now, career wise, but also as men. Because I want to say this. You guys are probably the most stand up young men I know from in the hoop culture. Like I know a lot of good dudes in hoop culture, but y'all are probably at the top when it comes to character.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate that, brother.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, character. That's what you just said. Character. Like growing up has always been about character because I've always had a big light on me, given the fact that my dad is a pastor, my granddad is a pastor, but they always talked to me, and I'm named after them too. So it's just more. They always taught me to stay humble and stay hungry too, and stay healthy. So those three things, and then other things too. There's a whole lot of stuff I can't really remember, but I always remember when the time comes. So you know, right now, like my granddad used to always talk to me just about just killing, just being that person that you know you are, and don't try to impress other people. Impress God, impress yourself. Don't try to be that person that's seeking gratification and instant gratification too. Know it's a process. Know it's a journey through life, through basketball, through anything that you want to do in life. So just knowing that it's a process. And Coach Gray too. Coach Gray say it's a process with all that stuff too. So
this man, Coach Gray was that guy.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm gonna go back to your question after this, but it was more so like seeing how Coach Gray handled being a head coach, how Coach Gray handled, he played overseas 13 to 14 years, you know what I'm saying? Made millions of dollars. He was on the #1 team in the country at Wake Forest with Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like he did everything that as us as players now we want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That if you go Coach Gray will have a conversation with anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he'll never like try and big time anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll be humble with anybody he meet. So you see your head coach do that, you know what I'm saying? And not saying that wasn't already us.
Yeah.
But like it's even more so, you know what I'm saying? Like this man is the head of the Western Carolina program, been played pro 13 years, and this how he carries himself. You know what I'm saying? So like just having a coach that is humble.
Yeah.
And he don't just love power. You know what I'm saying? So and I'll take it back to your question, just for me it was more so about seeing how my parents, acted. My dad was a great athlete in high school, played Division I football for a year, you know what I'm saying? But he never boasted or bragged about it. I see him carry himself as like humble. He not gonna like I had to ask him when I was younger. Like he ain't just tell me, son, I was that dude. Like I'm like, dang, Dad, you got a state ring in this, you got the state record in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was that dude, And that's that's why I love like whenever you see I gotta put Jones Jr. on the back to let them know like I'm my dad's son. You know what I'm saying? I'm Valerie's son. Because that's just how my parents
I need that third on mine.
That's how my parents like just seeing how they acted in life. Like they was never too big for anybody. And not saying that they was, these big public figures, but like anybody in need of help, like till this day, my parents have helped them if they can. You know what I'm saying? Like just seeing that and seeing how my parents acted, how they, instilled that in me. Like my mom was like, you're not better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on this earth for a reason. Just because you in this position don't make you better than this guy in this position. Just because he homeless don't make him worse than the man who got a mansion. You know what I'm saying? Because life ain't really about that. Because when we die, we can't take none of this with us. We either going to heaven or we going to hell.
Brother.
And it's about how you were seen in God's eyes. It don't matter how you see me. It don't matter how you see me. It matter how God see you. You know what I'm saying? So that's like now I'm learning. Even I knew it when I was younger, but like as you get older and you mature, like like certain things in life truly don't matter. Certain things do. You know what I'm saying? So just and being it's not necessarily the man who can have the best character might not make it into heaven. You know what I'm saying? He might not.
You don't believe, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just learning that and just knowing like life is bigger than materialistic things. It's bigger than how the public sees you. You know what I'm saying? Because the worst guy in the world can make it to heaven based off the public eye. And today the public is quick to cancel somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just a cancel culture. Like you say the wrong thing, you done. You know what I'm saying? So it's just learning that and just learning you got to treat everybody the same. You got to treat the homeless guy the same way you treat the richest man in the world because it really don't matter at the end of the day. You know
shout out to my mom too, because everything Russia said is everything that my mom has taught me too. We here right now at her house, but like everything that she has done for me and my little brothers, just keeping our head straight, giving us different things on social media that she finds and she scrolls and stuff and do like that. But she got the algorithm where it's helpful stuff. That's how my algorithm is on my phone too. It's just helpful stuff that's good for your mind, good for your spirit and stuff like that. So she'll send me some stuff, keep my head straight during the season and all that stuff. And I love her for that. She listens to me and I listen to her too. And she got problems going on with anything that's going on with life. She been teaching since I've been little, and she gets to bring up little kids, raise little kids in a different way as a teacher. And she hates it, but she loves it at the same time. It's just like it's a burden on her, but she loves it because she gets to help kids grow up and just be better men. And all she preaches to us because she got 3 boys and no girls. So she been in the smoke with us all the time, going to basketball tournaments, doing all that stuff. Really understanding how our kids work and everything like that too. So I have conversations with her all the time about stuff that I see, stuff that's going on in the world, stuff that's going on in life. And then she just brings different gems, and I give her different gems that I might have seen and stuff like that. And we just bounce things back and forth, and I love her for that too.
Since y'all have 2 incredible moms, right? The wife that y'all choose gonna have to, you know what I'm saying?
That's part of the reason I'm single right now.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go to Russ, but we gonna go to Russ. But what are the qualifications for someone to inherit the last name Jackson that you would wife up, bro?
I ain't really think about that. I'm always focused on basketball and stuff, but like it's more just understanding life and like not being stuck in the generation that we are in right now, just stuck on social media all the time, stuck doing stuff for other people and trying to impress other people rather than just trying to impress yourself and better yourself and be a better person for yourself.
Yeah.
And just knowing priorities, knowing like I want a female that's actually doing something, actually got something going on too, and actually has an ambition to do some stuff and not trying to live off my name and my image and all that stuff, and trying to really just live for herself, and we can vibe together, do all that stuff. Someone who likes music too, 'cause I'm a big music guy.
Okay.
I like to listen to a whole lot of music and just vibing really.
Okay.
Just understanding life. Really.
What's the physical requirement? Physical
requirement. You know all the regular cliche requirements. You know.
What are those requirements, bro?
She gotta be beautiful, of course.
Okay.
I'm
you
not
looking
really
for a certain complexion?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm not really biased on like complexions and all that stuff too. It's more of a vibe. But if she black, that's always the number one. Is she black, all that stuff.
For sure. How old are you, bro?
I'm 22, so it's just,
How old do you want her to be?
That's a good question. As long as she mature, like she got to be older than, well, at least my age or older.
At least your age.
Yeah, at least my age or older. She can't be 18, 19, and all that stuff, younger than me. Unless she just has that type of mind that I can vibe with and she chill and stuff like that. So, really somebody that's older, mature, and stuff like that. That's
all
really
right,
the main thing.
You give me a lot of good stuff, but this is the last. What are the I can't date her things? Ooh. Yeah, that's kinda, what I need. Yeah,
kind of like the red flags that they say.
Red flags, and we wrapping up. So
let me see. Somebody that's on that phone all the time. Somebody that doesn't take care of themselves.
Okay.
That doesn't want to like get in the gym and do all types of stuff to better themselves. Doesn't eat right and stuff like that. So that's really just the main thing. Somebody that's not really understanding of life and the stuff that I have to do as a basketball player and the career that I'm on and stuff. And for me to understand her and so I can be able to listen to her on her problems too. Yeah. And not come at me trying to bring arguments, because I don't argue at all. If you arguing with me, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just brush it off to the side. Yeah. And not really care about it.
This man gonna shut down.
Yeah. I'm not like I ain't gonna shut down. I'll talk to you, but it's gonna be illogical. Like I'm gonna really talk to you about like why you acting that type of way. Yeah, yeah. I'm not about to scream back and forth with you if you yelling at me and stuff. I'm just be like, I'm just smile at you because you tripping right now. You need to just go ahead and chill and we can have a civil conversation. And really figure this thing out. For sure. And a lot of females not like that. They're all emotional. Yeah. But I don't really have no bias no scrutiny or no bad stuff towards those type of females, because I like those too. It's just that type of if I'm in a relationship, I can't have that all the time just going on, that type of stuff. Sure. You just want to bring all that negativity. You got to be a positive person. That's really the main thing. Is be a positive person through life. Yeah. Have that positive.
Somebody
mindset.
is listening very intently right now.
I'm already knowing. Yeah. I'm already knowing. So if you listening, lock in.
But rest for you, man. You have been blessed, bro.
Yeah, you locked in.
You found a beautiful girl, smart girl. You know what I'm saying? So talk about, your relationship, how dope your girl is to you, and things of that nature.
Nah, she really the best one, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I had to cuff her because, I wasn't looking for a girl at the time. Like, it was kind of like God sent her to me, and like I believe God sent her to me just because of how she carried herself. But like, just how we started the relationship, you know what I'm saying? We started as friends, worked our way to what we are now, you know what I'm saying? But like, she was genuine from the start. Like, she didn't care that I hoop, you know what I'm saying? Because she an athlete herself, and she nice herself. Like, she was Big South Defensive Player of the Year, you know what I'm saying? So she nice. Yeah. Like, she got it. And so like, I wasn't looking for it, so when it came, like, and I was like, start, how it is, like going through the talking stage and going through the, butterfly stage, like everything was just right, you know what I'm saying? So, just seeing how she carried herself, like she beautiful, she smart, she got something going for herself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she an accounting major, everything like that, like she gonna have her own money too when we get on top of the money I'ma have, you know what I'm saying? So like, I got a girl that can hold me down, but like be there for me. Like, I'm there for her, like she there for me, like. I got a girl, she come to the gym with me, like she'll rebound, like she not the best passer, but she will rebound. She not the best passer, bro. It's fun. It's so funny, bro. But like, that's my one. You know what I'm saying? So like, and like I really knew, like when I knew I had to lock in with her, I had to lock in with her because like and I did some things early on in my college career. It wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? But like when I got with her, like it changed my mindset. It changed how I move. You know what I'm saying? It just and Like when you got a girl that's gonna help you in situations and she gonna tell you, she not afraid to tell you what's wrong.
Yeah.
Like what you doing wrong, you know what I'm saying? She just want what's best for me. Like we had a conversation the other day and she was like, sometimes I might seem, and she not a Debbie Downer, but like in certain situations she be like, Russell, I don't think you should do that. And then the decision, I'm like, dang, babe, but she really just care for my well-being. It's not even her just trying to be a Debbie Downer or something. Like she just care about what her man doing. You know what I'm saying? Like what he, like will this help him? Will this hurt him? You know what I'm saying? So like once she did that,
helper, bro.
and Mom's gave the approval too. You know what I'm saying? So when Mom's gave her the approval, I was like, okay, I'm straight. You know, like the family love her. Like she could be around my cousins, my aunties, and like she just enjoy herself. You know what I'm saying? Like I could be around her mom, her dad. Like I love her parents.
Yeah.
Her cousins cool. You know what I'm saying? Her family great. So it's like everything, you know, just played into one. And so like now that I'm getting older and mature, I'm like, I can't mess this one up. You know, just because I'm young. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know what I'm doing. I gotta like be real. And like, I genuinely care for her. Like we be praying together. Like we read together, we watch movies together, we do everything that couples do, but it's like she made me better. You know what I'm saying? So like I had to get with her.
Yeah. That's super cool, man.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't want to hold y'all long. Really, I think we covered a lot. The last question I want to ask is simply about what can we expect, you know, going this year. This is the last year at Western. Y'all had an incredible year last year. Some incredible games from both of y'all, incredible seasons. So what can we expect, Trey, from Western as a whole and for you, man? Because this year was your breakout year.
Western as a whole, you know, we gonna win that championship this year. We going to the tournament. That's our main focus right now. Just taking it day by day, getting better every day, so that when that day comes, we're gonna be ready for it. And we supposed to win it last year. This year, this gonna be the year for sure. And for me personally, it's just the same. I'm gonna be more aggressive, more bucket getting type person, more getting my teammates involved and all that stuff. Same Trey though.
Yeah.
Just gonna be more aggressive, more locked in, and just ready, just winning games, just want to win games. That's the main thing for me. It's gonna be the same person.
That's dope.
For me, I mean, we talk about the team first because we got
some guys.
We got some dudes. You know what I'm saying? We got myself, we got Trey, we got my boy Vontae Woodbright. The second, you know, Pooh. You got my boy DJ Campbell.
Yeah,
DJ a dog coming up, you know, you're gonna be a sophomore this year, you're gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got Bernard Pelote, Colin Granger, Marcus Kell, Senku Lemon coming off his injury. You know what I'm saying? Kamar Robinson. From Mercer, we got him. We got Charles Falden. I mean, not Charles Falden. We got Chuck from Charleston. Yeah. Charles Lampton, he's 7-footer. You know what I'm saying? We got some pieces. And shout out, and we got my boy Neil from LSU. Shout out if it's any of my teammates I missed. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all know what we is. We locked in. So we got the pieces. You know, we got everything we need. You know, we're a talented team. We got the coaching staff we need. Coach Lightfoot, a groove with the workouts. Groove. Defensively, Coach G, defensive minded. Coach G knows exactly. Motivator. We got Coach Freeze, who just a great offensive mind, and then you got Coach Gray. I mean, his name speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play at this level. His basketball mind is crazy. So you know, shout out Miss Molly, you the GOAT. Shout out Cody. Cody do his job perfect. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jalen Gore, RGA. Like it's just everybody at Western. Everybody at Western is just, you know, what we got as a program, as an organization, is gonna be the reason that we win. You know what I'm saying? That we gonna do it big this year. It's our last year. Got to go out with a bang. Yeah. Trey already said it, but you know the pieces is there. It's just time for us to put in the work again, get better. You know, have an even better summer than last year. Yeah. And we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And so for myself, it's just to build off what I did last year. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole summer, whole spring to get better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you know, work every day and make my game better, you know what I'm saying? Get better every day. Shout out to God. I pray to him about it every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, you
can't get no bigger though.
Shout out Coach Davis because he knows. Coach Davis knows.
That boy a football player.
Coach Davis got me right. You know what I'm saying? But it's more so, you know, for myself, it's just, you know, being that team leader for us again. You know what I'm saying? And taking my game to another level for the team, for myself. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a special year for all of us. You know what I'm saying? And my goals is, you know, I want to get defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can get buckets just like everybody else, and I will. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm gonna score when I need to score. I'm gonna make plays for my teammates when I need to make plays. I'm gonna defend the whole game though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was 6 in steals last year, but you know, I was right up there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's just for me, that's running the show and defending. You know what I'm saying? As a point guard, as a PG, you have to know, when it's your time to score, when it's your time to get your teammates involved. You know what I'm saying? So that's my role. My role is to just control the game. You know what I'm saying? I can do that offensively and defensively. So just that's my goal, and just to have a special year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to speak too much on it because I don't want to talk too much. It's about the work. And so, we ready for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a special year.
Being consistent, too.
Consistency and confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Confidence. If we consistent with it, we consistent with the work every day. They preach habits to us. Coach Gray preach habits, and all that. Just the habits really showed. It showed during that season. We didn't really have it in the beginning of the season. We was losing games and stuff like that. We started locking in with consistency.
We just had to
get it together.
We just had
started winning some games.
Now we got the team. We got everything. We had it. Shout out my boy Ty Claude. You know what I'm saying? My boy Tyler Harris, Marlo. Love y'all boys. Cam Baco. We had a team last year. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
And they was a part of it. Like a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? It took everybody. For us to go from what we went to what we finished. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. But
little brother.
Last year over. Little brother Jones. Last year over though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a new year, so we not even. What happened last year is in the past. It's all about the present now. Controlling what we can control. So when it's time, them lights come on, the things ain't too bright. Everything's shining perfect. We ready for it. So
shining on them diamonds.
Let's get it, man. Hey, right before we leave though, we did the poll on Instagram, right? And people submitted, what I'm saying, who had the best IQ, who was the best finisher, who was the best defender. Yeah. They also said who they felt like they could beat in one-on-one, right? The only one I'll say on camera, right? Yeah. Unless y'all want, let's do all of them. We're gonna start with who they said is the best finisher, and y'all say whether or not this is true or not. All right. So, Instagram said that it was Tre. Is that true or not?
But I didn't see him finish some crazy. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
You'll give it to him. Obviously, you just talked about defense, though. Yeah. Instagram said that you were the best defender. Okay.
I'll say that because I wasn't really that into defense, like coming up and stuff like that. I'll play it because I just love playing basketball. That's where defense comes with basketball. But I wasn't the greatest defender because I ain't have good hips and all that stuff. So I didn't really care about it. I'm getting the bucket on offense. I'm gonna play defense. I'm gonna guard that guy as hard as I can. But Russ really had. You got the hands, you got the quickness and all that stuff. So I'll give him the defense.
For sure. And this is the last one we're gonna talk about. The audience felt like the person that they could beat the easiest was both of y'all.
It was a tie?
With both of y'all.
We gonna have to see that.
It was both of y'all. There were at least probably 8 to 10 more votes for both of y'all than for any of y'all individually. All right. So what we gonna do is on the screen we gonna put all y'all names up. Yeah. We gonna let 2-on-2. Yeah, we gonna let Tre and Russ see to see if we can validate that y'all even got a chance, man.
We ain't even gonna say nothing on camera.
Yeah.
We back home. All I'm gonna say is we back home in August. Yeah, we back home in August.
But nah, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing, and man, I can't wait to, what I'm saying, this year comes up. Y'all do amazing, and y'all go get that chip. Get the tourney, win some games in the tourney, exactly, shock the world. You feel me?
That's a goal, man. That's a plan. Hopefully, God willing, we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's gonna be. Yeah, man. Appreciate you for having us. Wayne's World, man. It's the only way. Let's get it. Shout out to Wayne, man. Shout out to Wayne.
For real, how you gonna talk that split? You gonna have to walk that walk with hits. It's a cold world outside, it's brick. For real, light of the world, pop out, it's lit. How they gonna see if you